ನೆನ್ನೆ ಹಂಗೆ ಇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ದಲ್ಲ ಬಂತಲ್ಲ ಫುಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಇವಾಗ ಬಂತು ನೋಡು. ಇವಾಗ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ.
ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಡಾಟಾ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
I'd never embark on a journey without a good book to accompany me. Time to act. Rain outlines your fate.
ಸಂತು
Body and mind. Time to act.
ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳ್ತು ಸವ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಕಣ. ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಓಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಓಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ನೋಡು.
ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸಿಂಗ್ ಇದ್ದದ್ದು ಮತ್ತೆ
ದಾಸೋದು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ನನಗೇನಾಗಿದೆ.
really hurt?
Hard to say. You might want to see this for yourselves. A vet treating a human is one thing, but I'm not sure I'm qualified for this.
You call that a human? Bro! Whoa. Okay. She's a machine?
A machine built to look like a human, I guess. Is this a new model of automaton? Return.
She spoke!
ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕಳಿಸೈತೆ
ಹ್ಮ್?
ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರೆ
What? You heard that too, right?
Oh, take a look at this. I found it on the ground next to her. See the picture on top? That's you guys, right?
Really? Wait. A blonde person with a white balloon? That can't be right. You big bro!
There's also a cipher disk on it. I guess it needs a code to unlock it.
We have two gunslingers here. Can't we just blast it open?
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. I've seen the Scions of the Canopy use similar devices when they're sending confidential messages. If you put in the wrong code or try to open it by force, it triggers a self-destruct mechanism inside.
Sure looks that way. Question is, who's the messenger? So, we gotta revive a high-tech humanoid and crack open a cryptex. I only know one person with that kind of expertise. Shep,
Sounds like a plan. Time to head to the Children of Echoes and find Shilonen. You bet, bro!
do you know if Shilonen is... Oh, you're up. I figured you'd be taking a nap at this hour. Oh, yeah, perfect. First Moika, now Chaska. Did you come all this way just to make fun of me?
Whoa! What a mess! You, looking for something?
Well, I got those secret source automatons to thank for all this. Moika wants me to come up with a solution. It's like she thinks I'm a miracle worker or something. But I'm not. So, to make up for the difference, I've been spending all day sifting through documentation. Anyway, what about you guys, huh? What curveball have you come to throw at me today?
Well,
ಏನಾಯ್ತು?
Hold up. Is she or what? I picked her up on the beach near the flower feather plant. Along with this
ಏನಾಯ್ತು?
cryptex. Seems like a message intended for the traveler. A cryptex? Huh. Still in one piece. I'm surprised you didn't try to blast it open. Let's see here. The Fontanian cipher disk, metal case from Leeway. Looks like this was cobbled together from spare parts. Although the inner workings are pretty intricately designed. It's a good thing you didn't try and brute force it. Could be a tricky one, since he uses a combination of several different technologies. I could find out more by disassembling it, but that could potentially damage the contents. I'm assuming it's not worth the risk, right? Must be a pretty important message if this is how they chose to transport it. The only other option is to get our messenger to tell us the code. Is that doable? Can you wake her up? Well, the device in her chest looks pretty similar to the core you'd find on the secret source automaton, but the other components, I've never seen anything like them in that way before. I'll see what I can do. Hang tight for a minute.
Come
Deliver message to traveler and night companion. Message location confirmed. Status delivered.
You're pretty smart for a robot. Can you tell us the code for the message?
Code?
Oh, maybe not so smart after all. A code? You know, like a number that you put in to unlock the message?
Memory. Missing.
What? Memory missing?
There's always a snag. Is there anything else you do remember besides these two?
Name. Memory missing.
Oh, not again. Why would her memories be missing? Can robots even get amnesia?
You said something about returning home earlier. Where's home for you? Any memories about that?
Return home. Task in progress. Memory missing.
Oh, so that's it then. Her memories are gone for good?
Not necessarily. Judging by her reaction, it's possible that her memory integrity isn't compromised, just locked behind an isolation mechanism.
Yeah, but what does that mean for us, though? In words we can understand.
It means she hasn't lost her memories. They're in there somewhere. She just can't access them right now. Like, when you know something, but the harder you try to remember it, the more it gives you a headache. Is that what's going on?
Finding near synonyms for headache. Cognition module. Pain. Correct.
Robots can feel pain too?
Well, pain can be a useful parameter. Experiencing pain is how baby humans and saurians learn what to do and what not to do. In a similar vein, I've heard that a lot of highly autonomous machines are designed with negative feedback mechanisms for behavioral regulation.
Whoa, slow down. Could you simplify that for Paimon?
Oh, okay, well, if I call it a curse, is that easier to understand? Imagine if you're a big shot shaman from the Masters of the Night Wind and you send your disciple on an errand to the Flower Feather clan. To stop him from treating it like a vacation, you might put a curse on him that causes a physical and mental breakdown if he strays from the right path. That way, you can be sure he'll stick to the straight and narrow and won't go frolicking off.
Jeez. Sounds like the horror story version of Granny Eatsley that parents tell their kids about.
But the point is, manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate as intended.
Yeah, but why would you curse a machine to lose their memories? What purpose could that possibly serve? In her case, all it's done is make it harder for her to complete her tasks.
Task. Failed. Sincere apologies.
Well, without knowing the exact details of the curse, it's anyone's guess. It seems you responded to the phrase "return home." How about we keep talking and see if any other keywords trigger something for you?
Sure. I'm alright. I have assessed the pain level as tolerable. I must complete my task.
Hey, traveler, have you ever seen a humanoid machine like this? Anywhere else you've been? Ah, of course. Yeah, some of her joints and a few components look pretty Fontanian to me.
Fontaine. They make good pastries there.
Hey! That triggered something! Hey! Never mind that. So, is Fontaine your home?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's one promising lead nipped in the bud.
You mean her hairpiece? Oh, yeah, I think I know what you mean. What do they call them in Mondstadt again?
Mondstadt. maids there are very hardworking.
That's it! A maid! Although, as far as Paimon's aware, the maids in Mondstadt are all fully human.
A maid. Okay, that would explain a lot of the internal design choices. So you're from Mondstadt then?
No,
How come she responds so much faster when the answer is no?
Natalanese core, Fondinian joints, Mondstadt hairpiece. Maybe no single nation is her home. She's just like the Cryptex in that sense, a mishmash of parts from all over the world.
In that case, where exactly is home to you? Is it where you were built? Where you live most of the time? Or a place you can always come back to?
home is just home, isn't it?
Okay. Feels like this is getting us nowhere. Any other ideas, Shilunin? How do we get her memories back?
If her cognition is impaired, maybe her body is the place to look. I found a lot of interesting things when I was examining her just now. Do you remember this little robot? Apparently, you were together when they found him on the beach.
Oh,
Nice. So you remember how to switch it on. Now, could you try doing something similar to your right arm?
is this a broom?
She really is a robo-maid?
Well, very good indeed. Now then, could I trouble you to tidy up my workshop?
Are you serious right now?
Well, if she's a robo-maid, maybe doing some household chores will jog her memory. Yeah, just this area will do. Thanks. No need to tidy the whole workshop.
Hey, come on! The poor thing's only just woken up. Don't you think this is a bit much?
Understood. Commencing task. Sorting large objects.
She's really doing it. Well, guess this counts as progress. Let's see if it leads anywhere.
Cleaning floor. Installation chamber deployed. Defensive mode engaged. Cleanup sequence initiated. Defensive mode engaged. Sorting small objects. Outlander Brigade. When the wind of death.
Wait, isn't that a light novel that Seat Lolly left here by mistake?
The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilichurl is that I only need to eat Sunsetias to become stronger. Discusses energy acquisition from the Sunsetia fruit. Category: Nutritional Science. Introduction of Ancient Machines. Grammatically elegant and rhetorically sophisticated. Author displays a high level of linguistic mastery. Category: Classical Literature.
What in the world? That isn't classical literature. She's finally done. Huh? Is that a woven scroll down there? Ooh, looks a little dirty. Could you clean it up?
Understood. Cleaning woven scroll.
Wow, it's like it's brand new. Hey, this looks like someone from the Children of Echoes. Shilonen, is this a relative of yours?
Oh, a relative? No. That's Ishkik, ancient name Baraka, founder of the Children of Echoes and one of the 6 heroes.
Wait, Baraka? Isn't that your ancient name too?
Yep, she was the first recorded bearer of that name. She and her friends went on a mission to defeat the Pyro Dragon. She dismantled many ancient machines built by Dragonkind, hoping to put them to use for the good of humanity. But most of her research was lost to history. It's a real shame. I'm sure we'd all have much easier lives if we had access to all that tech.
What happened? Useful stuff like that normally doesn't just get forgotten.
Ochcon happened. An old friend of the Six who ended up ruling that land shortly after the war and went full tyrant. He despised everything to do with Dragonkind and persecuted everyone who showed any kind of sympathies toward their civilization. He even turned on Ishkik, one of his closest allies. Ultimately, she took her own life, leaving a once amicable friendship to a tragic end.
Ishkik burned her workshop to the ground to make sure Ochcon couldn't get her hands on it. That's the reason most of her research is lost to history.
That's right. One of her friends managed to preserve a small amount of her work. The other person you see on that woven scroll, the same person I inherited the ancient name Vuka from. It was said that she was raised by a dragon mother, then went on to found the Flower Feather clan. The uncrowned queen who brought freedom to the weak and to the persecuted Saurians. The Yunka.
Malfunction. This is not the way. This is not where you belong. Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Stay! Back!
If she's a robo-maid, why is she suddenly acting like a lethal weapon? What's that sound? A lightning strike? It's gotta be a lightning strike. Why couldn't it hit Knights on the head?
If there was a lightning storm, I'd have thrown you into the sky by now. Aoife mentioned that you'd brought a humanoid machine to the Children of Echoes. I'm working a job at the moment. The description was a good match for my target. Humanoid machine. Looks like a maid. Highly destructive. Yeah, this is my target, all right.
Wait! Knights! Just hold on for a second!
A group of merchants tasked me with locating their missing travel companion. They should be here soon. Want to come and meet them?
Huh?
What did you think I was about to do? Not every job I take on is a hunt, you know.
All right. I'm sorry. Let's go meet these merchants then. found in paradise. I. Yay, Neffa!
Neffa?
Ineffa! They found you at last! Thank goodness you're okay.
My apologies. Who are you?
Oh no, your memory's gone again. Even your name this time.
Again?
Liyue, Fontaine, Sumeru. This is quite a diverse group.
So, are you her manufacturers or family?
No way. None of us have that kind of skill. She's Aino's handiwork.
I know?
From now on, your name's Ineffa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Malfunction.
Ineffa!
Looks like she's getting worse. Is this all our fault?
Can you guys tell us what all this is about? Where are you from? And what's wrong with with Ineffa?
So sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name's Rasheen, and I'm a merchant. This is my wife and daughter, and the rest are friends of the family. We're all from Nodcry.
Not cry.
Wouldn't have been my first guess. How'd you all meet exactly?
That's the thing about Nodcry. It kind of brings together the drifters from all over the world.
Yeah, we're all merchants who ended up finding our feet in Nasha Town. Nodcry. It was going okay until all the trouble started.
Trouble?
The Fatui. They came down from the north. They've made some big moves in Nodcry lately. It's caused quite a bit of friction with the local religious groups.
That's one way to put it. You know what I heard? They pulled the whole moon down.
That, plus the incident with the moon statues? Surely the Frost Moon Scions aren't going to take all this lying down.
Anyway, there us regular folks were just trying to make a steady living while getting increasingly worried that it's going to turn ugly. In the end, we figured heading back to our respective homes is probably the best thing for now. So we decided to make the journey together.
And me?
Your case is, a little different. But you did come here on the same boat as us.
And it was smooth sailing until we got attacked by those weird machines as we were coming up to shore.
Weird machines? Secret Source automatons by any chance? Ineffa saved us all. She jumped off the ship and told us to leave without her.
Really? I did that?
As soon as we found another place to dock, we looked around for someone to help us. We'd have paid anything to get her back.
Hence why our price negotiation went so smoothly. However, the Traveler and party were the ones who actually saved Ineffa. And Shalonen is the one who woke her up. I'll have to include their costs in the final bill.
Oh, please. I barely did anything. All credit to Ineffa. She only woke up because of her build quality, so I guess I should say all credit to this Aino, then? Her core is remarkably resilient. It's a rare find, even among Natlan's source mechanisms. Was Aino the one who modified it?
Oh, if so, then we just need to get Aino to come here and fix her. Then she'll get all her memories back.
I'm afraid that's not going to work. The core is most likely just something Aino picked up on one of her scavenger hunts. I doubt she did much beyond salvaging it. And as for the memory thing, Ineffa's whole reason for joining us on our journey was to come to Natlan and look for her missing memories.
Please explain in more detail.
All right. Although I've lost count of how many times we've been through this, and I'm only telling you what you originally told me. Although Aino built you, she never could figure out where your core came from or how it works. The only thing she was fairly sure of was that it's not from Nodcry. Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. but that was as bad as it got. Until one day, you were sweeping the floor, and suddenly you forgot your own strength. Nearly took the entire wall down. The worst part of that was, Anefa had completely forgotten that Aino was on the other side of that wall. Aino was fine, of course, didn't bat an eyelid, but since then, Anefa has been searching for a way to try and repair herself. Anyway, a bunch of mechanical parts from Natlan showed up in Nodcry recently, and you noticed they bore some similarities to your core. Then you learned that a group of us were planning to return home, stopping off in Natlan on the way, so you tracked us down and joined the crew. Well, does any of that jog your memory?
No.
Didn't think so.
Has her memory loss always been this serious?
No. When we first set off, she'd have the occasional memory lapse, but it only lasted a moment. Didn't really affect anything. I seriously doubt Aino would have let her come on this trip if it had been that bad. But then, the closer we got to Natlan, the worse her symptoms got.
She was already in a pretty bad state by the time she went to fend off those machine things. And now, I wonder if that battle just made things worse.
Poor Anefa.
My friends, I know we've only just arrived in Natlan, but from what I've heard, you're some of this nation's top talents. Is there anything you can do to cure her? Anything at all?
Perhaps coming to Natlan was a bad idea after all.
Well, it's too early to say. Don't forget that before I was interrupted by you guys, I just started my deep dive into researching the secret source of Tauntauns.
My job isn't done yet either. You wanted your travel companion back, safe and sound. I still have work to do.
So, why don't you all stick around here in Natlan a little longer? Your ship got attacked, and since then, you've been scrambling to try and find your missing crew member. Sounds like you need some time to catch your breath.
Yeah, I was just thinking, we could do with a breather. But where would we stay?
How about the Flower Feather Clan? In my tribe, weary travelers are always welcome.
Flower Feather Clan.
In the meantime, we'll try to find whatever information we can about Anefa. After all, she has a message for our Tumaini, so this is as much our business as it is yours.
Oh, yeah. Paimon had practically forgotten all about that. You guys don't happen to know the code, do you?
Oh, the code for the cryptex. Sorry, Anefa wouldn't tell us anything about that.
You gotta wonder what sort of a person sends a robot with amnesia to deliver their messages.
To be fair, they couldn't have known things would get this bad.
Also, Anefa told me she had a backup plan to make sure she wouldn't forget the code. A backup plan? Great! So, what is it?
Backup plan. Memory missing.
Well, as long as we get her memories back, that'll solve everything.
Oh, yeah, okay, because it's that simple. Wait, you do realize I can't promise anything, don't you?
I do. I also know that every time you say that, you end up getting the job done.
I'm gonna get in touch with some other people who might be able to help us. Tumaini, Paimon. See you around.
Bye, Kanich. Oh, and bye, Hal. Actually, that's weird. Why is the house so quiet today?
You're being very strange today.
Am I? Tell me one strange thing I've said.
That's the strange part. You haven't protested to anything I've done today. Not the original price for the job, not the revised timeline, none of it.
That's because I fainted from your stupidity. You stupefied me into a stupor. Got it? Is something wrong with my memory? Or is that really who I think it is? Who cares? She isn't my problem.
ಗಂಟೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಆಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಗೇಮು. ಟೈಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು? ಅಲ್ಲ ಟೈಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು?
12:15.
12:15.
The flower feather clan should be about ready to hold the new flying trials by now. Let's go check it out.
Ah, Traveler and Paimon. You came.
Yep, and it looks like we made it just in time. Although, can't say the same for the Cuckoosaurs. Bit of
You'll see why soon enough.
All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1, fly!
Whoa! We're really flying! I feel light as a feather. I'm flying without a Kukasaur.
These phlogiston wings are awesome.
What's going on? Paimon can barely believe her eyes. How did they fly all on their own?
The merchants we ran into that day were selling a product called Flogit. It's a flying machine worn on the back. To operate it, you just use a handheld trackball that controls the flow of gaseous phlogiston.
That's incredible.
Yeah, if our tribe, if Natlan mass adopted this technology, it would revolutionize our mobility and responsiveness in times of crisis. Just think of the countless tragedies that could be averted.
I feel like I'm dreaming. Did I really just fly on my own without the help of a Kukasaur?
You'd better believe it. Plus, you just passed the flying trial. Right, Elroba?
Elder Alta?
Should this really count as a pass if we did the trial using phlogiston wings?
Why not? The scoring rubric is about flying performance. It doesn't specifically say you have to ride a Kukasaur.
You may be, but I mean, even Chaska had to ride a Kukasaur in the trial, right? And the whole point of the trial is to test both your flying technique and your ability to work with a Saurian companion.
Well, if we can fly by ourselves, maybe we don't need to test the ladder anymore.
Chaska, Traveler, what are your thoughts on this new invention?
Right? That's what I think too.
I agree that they have strategic value, but I don't think it makes any sense to evaluate candidates by the current testing standards if they're using phlogiston wings.
Why? Shunan finally mustered the courage to go through with this, and now you're saying it doesn't count?
We don't have any experience using these wings in battle, nor is it immediately obvious how to incorporate them into the existing systems in our tribe. Taking a longer-term perspective, I think we need to start by getting thoroughly acquainted with how these things work. Then we can...
You all raise valid points. But Chaska, while your proposal sounds perfectly reasonable, it would probably take years to put it into practice. We lost so many people in that war. These phlogiston wings could be exactly what we need to strengthen our forces and boost morale in this trying time. And as for real-world battle experience, there will be plenty of opportunities to gain that. I have high hopes for you, Juna.
Hey, stop staring into space! Say thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Elder Alba. You have nothing to thank me for. Remember, the way you got your wings back was by relying on yourself. Oh, Elder Alba! Bad news! Kukasaurs are attacking the merchants again! Again? Okay, everyone, stay put while I...
Why did Chaska rush off like that? And then Elder Alba and the others too? Anyway, let's go see what this is all about.
Doesn't seem like there's anyone around. They're probably all out and about.
Does that mean the preparations are going smoothly?
Of course, without a doubt. I'll be honest, I'm more concerned about how everyone's doing than how the preparations are coming along. The amount of rest they get will directly impact their tournament performance. It's my hope that everyone is eating and sleeping well, so they can enter the stadium full of anticipation.
What are you guys doing here?
Oh, it's Chaska!
It's been a while. How have you been?
Great!
Things have been good on my end, too. How about you?
Flying around to break up fights when they break out. Taking walks with my family when I'm free. You know, the usual. That said, I haven't had much work to do lately.
I take it that means there haven't been many fights?
Yeah, the war just ended, and the bonds between people have grown a lot stronger in the process. Hard to start fights like that. I don't mind, though. More time for me to zone out. I just sit at a lookout point and tend to my weapons. The fresh air is also great for my mood.
Sounds like you've been doing well then.
What are you talking about? You should know the ups and downs I've been through better than anyone.
So, how have preparations been going here at the Flower Feather Clan?
Ah, so that's why you're here. In that case, I'll take you someplace where you can see the situation clearly. Follow me.
So this is the place you had in mind. Quite the view.
Yeah. You can see our whole camp from up here. We trained like this back when we were fighting against the Abyss, too.
You can see people talking and laughing, some holding boxes, others pushing carts, even some who are using some kind of special equipment to scan the skies.
It's you, Pyro Archon, and the heroes of Natlan too.
Ah, shucks. Heroes of Natlan? Paimon's feeling...
What brings you to the Flower Feather Clan? Are you here to check out our work for the pilgrimage? That's right. Everything going well?
Please, rest assured, everything is going off without a hitch. Everyone is in good spirits as well. Coach and her students are also here, so they've been helping out.
Coach? Oh, is Anson here too?
Oh, here to inspect our handiwork then. Lots of folks from the Flower Feather Clan have gone to train for the tournament, and my students just so happen to want to get some exercise, so I brought them along to help. The rules of this tournament are different from before. We're here to compete, not to select the strongest warriors. Everyone finds that quite novel and is taking it very seriously, treating it like a completely new type of challenge. Look, they're all over there.
Hey!
Please rest completely and totally assured that with us here, we'll get all the tasks done on time. No problem and no questions asked.
Oh, they're all so reliable. Like coach like student, huh, Anson?
You flatter me. We're just here to help. These exercises are high frequency but low intensity, which is perfect for our training. I helped Aoife bring a whole stack of medical supplies from his clinic to the stadium yesterday. Didn't even break a sweat. Easy peasy.
Didn't give a break of sweat, you say?
Yeah, Evo was sure sweating a lot though. Not that I blame him. Doctors don't need to be that physically strong, not even vets.
Especially not compared to the toughest coach in all Natlan.
Tough, they say. Stuff like this isn't even intermediate level.
And that's why they call you tough. I respect it though. I doubt I can think of anything that you can't do.
Yeah.
Paimon agrees. That, after staying in that land for so long, even we've begun to feel like there's...
So you think it's something about this place?
Yeah, exactly. Now Paimon often finds herself thinking, compared to those super tough battles we fought and won, this is nothing at all.
I'm glad you feel that way. It's not often that people can focus on the silver lining after everything that's happened.
Being optimistic also tends to make people grow happier the longer they live. Keep up that attitude, and you'll go from strength to strength.
The wind is rising. I think I hear something on the air. I'll head out on patrol. Have a nice chat. Just let me know if you need anything.
Sounds good. See you later. And she's off. She really comes and goes like the wind.
I'd say that it's effortlessly cool moments like this that make her so endearing.
Well, what's next for you? You three look relaxed. So I assume you're pretty much done with all the important stuff?
We've already checked up on each of the tribe's progress, and everything is going smoothly. Well, we didn't quite get around to the Children of Echoes, but from what Kachina says and seeing how Shalonen's doing, it seems they're fine. No need to check up on them.
Don't worry. Things have been progressing over at the Collective of Plenty, too.
So, that's it for the day. The only thing left to do for the next couple of days is persuade Shalonen to finish her part of the work.
Oh, I'd love to see the face she'd make if she heard you say that. Since you have time, why don't you give me a hand? As you already know, Malika, I'm responsible for designing the tournament course. Well, it's almost complete, and I've built a mock course. Want to do a trial run?
Wait, so you mean we can get a sneak peek at what the competition will be like?
Indeed. You know that Malika can't personally participate in the tournament, right? As the Archon, she must serve as both host and judge. And as special supervisors, you can't sign up either. So, this is your best chance to experience the course.
Say no more, or my hair might spontaneously combust. Come on, just show us the course already.
All right, follow me. Here you go. What lies before you is a mock-up of the course that will be...
You mean this entire thing?
If it's for the pilgrimage, it's gotta be grand.
That's right. I've designed this one to make use of the stadium's maximum capacity. And I've given thought to every space, every placement, and every dimension. See this kindling? Contestants will have to chase it throughout the competition, encountering all kinds of terrain. And they'll prove themselves by using their abilities to overcome anything and everything that stands in their way. That's the focus of this course.
Yup, this round counts as a knockout round. There'll be other events as well, and the 8 contestants with the highest total score...
Oh, you're keeping those?
Yeah, everyone loves a good duel. It really gets the adrenaline pumping and allows people to go all out with their skill. A warrior should always feel fortunate to meet their match on the battlefield, even if it only happens once in their life. No one can resist such a good fight.
That's the most Natland thing Paimon's ever heard. This tournament, too. It's just so...
Oh? Why do you say that?
Well, the competition's all about chasing the kindling, and you're all chasing something too, right?
Oh, that's a good metaphor. That'll come in handy when I'm explaining my ideation process later.
Well, I'm glad you found this helpful.
The benefits of having Paimon and the Traveler as friends and teachers. All right, well, judging by your faces, you look like you're raring to go, Mawika. So why don't you try it first?
No problem. I'll go get ready.
Whoa, Malika looks so excited. She must really be looking forward to this. Do you think that she seems a little bit different after the war and all? Like, you know, maybe in her sense of playfulness?
Nope, you're not hallucinating. I agree.
Whoa, you heard too? So, Paimon's right.
Yeah, the side of her that she hid during the war has now come out. Makes sense, though. Everyone wants to unwind a bit after accomplishing an important goal. She's really earned it.
Oh, so that's why you called this over. It's all part of your grand plan, huh?
Not exactly. I did expect Mawika to take this one, though. So I also planned some other events for you. Spare the flattery. It'll be awkward if you end up complaining that you're tired later.
Wait, Coach, what about Paimon? Does she not even get to be a substitute?
You have not yet met the basic criteria to even begin training. Practice a few more years and come back, and then we'll see.
Aw, come on!
I'm ready.
All right.
Light it up!
Wow. Contestant Mawika is wasting no time at the starting line. She's sprinting ahead at breathtaking speed.
Live commentary, huh? Very nice. Rise to the sun! Try and stop me!
You doing all right? If you need a timeout, just let me know.
It's a piece of cake.
Did you hear that? Enemies incoming! Be careful!
Seems like we've disturbed some kind of device that's lain dormant for years. Sorry, this part is completely unexpected. Still, shouldn't pose a problem for you.
I gotta say, this is pretty interesting.
If it's interesting to you, does that mean it might be in... Course complete.
Good job, contestant. Here, have some water.
You're too kind. Thank you, my dear audience. And thank you, Coach.
Well, what do you think? First things first, let me just say that the enemies at the end were definitely not part of the plan. The device never did anything before.
Maybe it can't detect anyone under a certain height.
In which case, you would have been fine too.
Oh, good.
It's a solid course, but there are enough. For example, take the chase at the start. I feel like it's too short to separate the best from the rest. Why don't you find a few more people to test it out and adjust the distance based on their feedback?
Ooh, you're really thorough. And yeah, getting multiple opinions is a great idea.
Also, about the vertical section. It's only so-so, and contestants might get dizzy from the sudden change of direction, which might cause some of them to fall if they get motion sickness. Also,
Got it all down. Couldn't have spotted any of these issues without actually running the course. Thanks for your help, Mawika. I'll keep making improvements based on these suggestions. That reminds me of something I was talking to the Traveler about, actually. I've got a ball launcher here. Want to give it a try?
A ball launcher?
Yep. Ball sports are also a proud ancient tradition here in Natlan. I've decided to use one for an event.
It's been a long time since I saw gear like this. This game can be played by 2, 3, or 4 people, and it's a fun one. Want to give it a try? Great. I'll be your opponent then.
In that case, get into position, you two, and I'll start the clock. Whoever has the higher score when the clock runs out wins. If you're ready...
Come on, Traveler! You can beat her!
Oh, great shot!
It was a thrilling game! Paimon was on the...
You played well. We can play a few more rounds when we have the time.
That should be enough data and feedback on my end for now.
No, we should be thanking you. Both the mock course and the ball launcher were fantastic. I didn't know you were so good at making things like this.
You flatter me. It wasn't all my own handiwork. I contracted out a part of the work you gave me to Shilonen. She was a little reluctant, but once I mentioned that you were the one who would ask me to find some helpers, she volunteered to help.
Oh, looks like I also have you to thank for her negative views about me.
How much? Absolutely not. I'd say 10 at most. Please do not blame your problems on me. Your attendance was a pleasant surprise, Traveler. Paimon, I didn't think you'd have time to try Ball Launcher out for at least a few more days. Thanks for coming.
You know what they say, embrace the unexpected.
Well, I'm just glad that you had fun. You know, we should probably call it a day. I need to get going now anyway. Those improvements won't make themselves. See you later.
Bye, see you soon!
See you soon, Coach. It's not every day I get to call Yansan that. Did you see the look on her face? She almost jumped out of her own skin.
You kinda enjoy messing with people, don't you?
Really? I never noticed. Anyway, we've been out and about for so long. You must be hungry. Come on, let's go get some grub. My treat.
Okay, Paimon takes it all back. You're the best person ever.
Hey there, boss. I'm here with some guests.
Pyro Archon. Welcome, welcome.
It's been a while. Glad to see you with our new heroes, too.
Boss, this is the Traveler, and this is Paimon.
Hi there.
Greetings to you both as well. You'll have the same as before, then?
We worked out today, so yeah, that would be great.
So what is the usual? Oh, come on, Traveler. You've never been so stingy even when we were low on board. So why are you going after Paimon's food now that someone's treating us?
You two are a riot. I get where the Traveler's coming from, though. You're too cute not to tease, Miss Paimon.
If someone's down in the dumps, your banter can cheer them right up. And that's not just from me, by the way. I've heard it from plenty of other people.
For real? So, were you teasing Paimon on purpose, Traveler?
Just leave it to us. Please wait a moment. Your food will be out shortly.
All right, eat your fill, Paimon, but just remember, the tournament is in 3 days, so try and make sure your food coma is finished by then.
What? Food coma? Huh. Don't know what you're talking about. Paimon will be there on time. Don't you worry.
Don't worry, in the event that you do oversleep a bit, I have my ways of waking you up.
Really? You do? Speaking of your ways, Malika, you still haven't told us about how you plan to find Xbalanque.
Oh, that? It's actually quite simple. Xbalanque is a native of Natlan. The records speak of him as a wise, brave, and upright man, and refer to him as the first son. People like that tend to be like me, passionate about competition. The more they disdain dishonest ways of winning, the more they'll celebrate a fair victory. You could call that a trait shared by all the heroes of Natlan. They're full of energy and passion, and despise victories born of deceit. Conversely, they're constantly drawn to things that are full of hope and excitement.
You mean Xbalanque might want to take part in this upcoming pilgrimage?
It's not a matter of might. He will. It's precisely because such an important figure will be participating that we must prepare the best tournament possible. Checking in on the various tribes was also to ensure that we'll be prepared to give him a warm welcome. So, all we need to do is to look for him in the stadium on that day. As the first Pyro Archon, he should have no problem running away with the whole competition.
But isn't it a bit unfair for the Pyro Archon themselves to participate in such a tournament? After all, everyone else is just an ordinary...
When Xbalanque ascended to Archonhood, he did so as a human. I see no problem in allowing him to participate in this event as a human from ancient times. Also, my ineligibility for this event is not due to being Archon, but due to my obligation to serve as host and judge.
That's kind of like Malika's life as Archon. She hasn't lost her human side, she's just too busy to indulge in.
Oh, another good summary. I'll be sure to write it down and include it in my autobiography.
You're working on an autobiography?
No, I was joking. Even Xbalanque didn't write one, so why would I? Still, if on the off chance I ever did write one, you two definitely be in it.
Can Paimon have a super long title?
Sure, as long as you want.
So many dishes and such huge portions too! Paimon spies mountains of meat as well! Wowee!
You know this is just a normal breakfast, right?
Wait, what?
Our Archon's always had a healthy appetite. Please enjoy the food while it's still hot. Food never tastes as good once it gets cold.
Judging the state Paimon ate herself into, I assume you'll be staying someplace close by.
Is that okay? Actually, since it's so beautiful around here, we were planning to stay in the area for a few more days anyway. See the sights and all that.
Of course you can. go arrange some accommodations for you then. All right, I'll leave you here. Have a good rest.
Alright, good night. How do you feel? Want another drink? Then how about some dessert? Paimon still wants something sweet. Why are you looking at Paimon like that? There's always room for dessert.
Lord Xbalanque is coming back, huh? Well, I didn't see that coming. Wait, what's that look on your face? Don't tell me you don't even know who Xbalanque is.
What kind of idiot do you take me for? I was just thinking about it. I mean, we just managed to defeat the Abyss for good and fulfill the wish of all the citizens of Natlan, past and present. So, why is he coming back now of all
Yeah, if he's here to help, the war's already over. And if he isn't, I just had a terrifying thought. What if he's actually some kind of villain who's come to steal our victory? Isn't that how the novels usually go?
What? No, don't be ridiculous. Novels are just fiction. Don't you dare slander our great hero. You're talking about Lord Xbalanque here, the one everyone calls the first son. Also, even if what you said were true, I don't think our Archon would lose. We all saw that one punch of hers. The power in it was like, Tah!
Yeah, I agree, but I bet Lord Xbalanque is no slouch either. Say, if they fought, who do you think would win?
Well, you got me there. Well, as someone living in this age, I've got to vote for our Archon, right? Live in the now, seize the day, and all that.
Man, now that you mention it, a fight between those two is bound to be a terrific one. What I wouldn't give to watch.
All right, enough with that nonsense. It's already super late. If we keep hyping ourselves up, neither of us are going to get any sleep tonight.
The way they're talking about the Archons dueling each other almost makes it sound like a beetle battle. Yeah, they really do love their contest of strength here in Natlan. Alright, Paimon's done eating. Let's head back and get some sleep. Time sure flies, huh? The tournament's taking place tomorrow morning, so let's get some sleep while we can. Hey, wake up, wake up! The tournament's about to start! Oh no, we've overslept! Only a little bit, but... Okay, wash up and pack your things. We gotta go, go, go! Ah! I can't believe it, but we could totally called it! How could we have been so careless? Is this what people mean when they say you get so excited before a trip that you struggle to sleep the night before only to miss setting out the next day?
Hey there, how are you feeling?
Malika, why are you here? Isn't the tournament about to begin?
Yeah, we're about to start. I'm here to pick you up. Put on your helmets and get on the bike.
Huh? Can we make it in time?
We'll take a shortcut. Sit down and sit tight. You can hold on to my waist if you get scared. Rise with the sun! Boom!
We're speeding, right? We have to be speeding.
Oh, come on! If this counts as speeding, Mualani would have been arrested a long time ago.
I've entrusted her life to you for so long, but only today has she realized just how
Barbados? Right, I almost forgot that you're friends with him. And the other Archons too. Introduce me when we get the chance, would you? Never hurts to make some new friends.
Sure! Our friends are yours too!
Light it up! Full throttle!
And safe! Just in time, too. We won the bet! We won the bet! That's right. Pay up a how. Yeah!
Pay up.
Darn it!
How do you like that? A short Flame Strider show to start us off, and to introduce and welcome Natlan's great friend Tumaini.
Sure pulled off that stunt pretty neatly.
How can you call that a stunt? Wait, what do you mean, pulled it off? That wasn't supposed to be part of the show?
Everyone, welcome back to the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. Once more, I will say a few words before we begin. Bored? Heard it all before? Not to worry. We're doing things differently from now on. The abyss no longer threatens us day and night as it once did. My comrades, my friends, thank you for your hard work and sacrifice. We have achieved a lasting victory. A new day has dawned on Natlan.
Yeah! All right!
From now on, the pilgrimage will no longer serve as the prelude to a war waged to defend our land. However, many aspects of it will remain the same. It remains a trial to determine the strongest among us, as well as a stage upon which to showcase your individual growth. Today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga, one written in the triumphs of the victors. So without further ado, let the tournament begin!
Yeah!
Heck yeah! Who's gonna be the new champion?
Now then, you two. You'll be the mobile supervisors, moving with the contestants as they progress, and making sure that everything is proceeding fairly and in good order.
Leave it to us! We're the best adventurer travel duo you'll ever meet!
Oh, and one more thing. I believe I've mentioned this already, but if you find any leads on Lord Shibalanke, please pass them on to me. Thanks. I'm counting on you.
Let's go check on everyone and see if we can find any leads on Shibalanke before things kick off.